For those who don't know me, my name is Robert L. Wagner. I've had this channel for many, many years. But over the last several years, I began to adopt artificial intelligence into my real estate business. I got into the business in 2020, July 2020, and I was a dual career agent. I did pretty well my first 3 years. In 2024, I did something unique. I left my full-time job as a corporate trainer, doing really well both real estate and corporate training, and began to scale and use artificial intelligence. And let me tell you something that I've learned from studying the greats. Sam Walton didn't invent retail. Bill Gates didn't invent word processing. Yet Walmart and Microsoft became two of the most powerful companies in the world. Why? Because they didn't reinvent the wheel. They studied what worked, they cloned it, and they made it better. And so in September of 2023, I stepped away from a really good job. I'm doing really well as a dual career agent. And one thing changed the game. It was November 30th, 2022. I discovered it 1 week after, and I began to leverage this thing called artificial intelligence. I began to learn and adopt and really embrace artificial intelligence. And it wasn't until I began to not only adopt, but clone, and then ultimately transform that things took off for me. I went from just, dual career agent in 2023. In 2024, I ended up being a master's diamond in the C21 network. I produced over $8.4 million sales volume. I was a NARAB's top 100 professional. I was a DFW top 1,000 real producer, and so much more. How? Because I adopted, I cloned, and I transformed. You see, Sam Walton studied Sears and Kmart. He cloned their model, but transformed it with better logistics, smarter pricing, and a community focus. Bill Gates saw WordPerfect and what they were doing, and I guess he thought, I can take that ideal and make it more intuitive, more accessible. So he acquired WordPerfect, and that's how Microsoft Word was born. These men didn't start from scratch. They started from smart. And that's exactly what we do in real estate with artificial intelligence. I have this academy called the AI Advantage Academy, and I teach a simple but powerful framework inside the academy called Adopt, Clone, and Transform. It's simple as this. Step one, you adopt. You start using AI tools that already work. Most of us are already using things like ChatGPT or Google Gemini and Microsoft Copilot for your listing descriptions. You let AI summarize your buyer consultations or draft your emails, create your social media posts. You get comfortable using the technology. But step number two is when you begin to clone. This is when you adopted the tools and you start adapting them. Take proven campaigns like a drip sequence or a CMA presentation, and then you make them your own. You adjust the prompts to reflect your market, your voice, your clients, even your style, your personality. But the game changer is step three, and this is when you transform. This is where it gets really fun. You build your systems that work for you. You automate your follow-ups. You create branded dashboards. You develop your own custom GPTs that sounds like you. This is how you go from using AI to leading with AI. This is where the game changes for me, and it can change for you. You see, agents who stop at adoption, I believe, will survive. There's this three groups of people. There's the agents that don't leverage artificial intelligence. There's the group of people that believes AI can just take over everything. And then that's that group in the middle that begins to adopt and understand that I need the adoption phase to survive. But those who learn to clone will thrive. But I believe even greater than that is the agents who transform that will dominate. Just like Walmart changed retail forever, and you have the opportunity to change how you do business faster, smarter, and more authentically through the power of artificial intelligence. So the question really is, are you ready to adopt, clone, and transform? And if you're serious about mastering AI in your real estate business, I want to invite you to join me inside AI Advantage Academy. Inside the academy, you'll learn tools, systems, workflows, frameworks that are helping agents across the country scale their business while saving hours each week. I mean, tens of hours each week. Over the last 2 years, I've taught over 500 agents throughout Texas on artificial intelligence and how to leverage artificial intelligence in their real estate business. And until you really maximize artificial intelligence to really get beyond the adoption and the cloning to the transforming, you won't see the real exponential growth that is available to you. So I've had this channel for many, many years. My first videos were mime videos when I first got started in 2006 on YouTube. And so there's a pivot that's taking place, right? You know, I'm a teacher and trainer by passion and gift. And so we're taking a relatively successful real estate business, a love for teaching what actually works, you know, simple, practical, repeatable systems. Obviously, you'll learn and execute and grow together with faith as the ultimate foundation. And so this pivot is not so much a pivot from teaching, it's just pivoting the content that we teach. We're pivoting into a love for teaching real estate and how to win in real estate, scripts and systems and real life strategies, focusing on the dual career person primarily, but for all that is interested in learning. And we'll be learning and leveraging artificial intelligence and teaching about AI a lot. I'll share what I'm using with clients right now, what to double down on, what to avoid. We'll keep it honest, actionable. We'll keep it rooted in faith. And if you're ready to build bold and believe big and hustle smart, you're in the right place. And so I want to invite you to subscribe, to like, to follow me on Instagram at RLW Real Estate C21. You can also follow me on Facebook and LinkedIn. But this is going to be a place where content comes. I do have a broadcast channel on Instagram. I do teach and train in many aspects, CE courses and all kinds of different things. But this is going to be a place where you can learn, you can grow, and we'll be leveraging a lot of artificial intelligence to accomplish that with videos to come and things like that. But if you want to join the AI Advantage Academy, I hope you will do so. I'll talk to you soon.